We are talking about writing linear equations, and we want to take given information and change that into a linear form. So a form that I like to work with is slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. And from this given information, we're not given anything except for ordered pairs, so we have to calculate our slope. And the way that we calculate our slope is we use the equation slope is equal to, we can say, I always write the pairs vertically, so we can say y2 over over x2 and y1 over x1. So we can substitute those values in. Y2 would be, make sure I keep my negative signs there, y2 would be -2 over -1 and 4 over 3. -2 minus 4, the signs are the same. We add them and keep the signs. So that's going to be -6. And -1 and -3. So the signs are the same. Add them and keep the sign. So then what we end up getting when we can reduce this, they're both negative, so they cancel out. And we can divide both of those by 2. Actually, we can divide them by -2, but this ends up being 3 over 2 as our slope. Once we have our slope, we still have the equation y equals mx plus b. We can substitute our slope in, which is 3/2. And then we take one of our values that we want to substitute in. These are both negative, so might not be fun to work with. So I'm going to pick the positive integers there. And so our y value is 4, and our x value is 3. And then we want to say plus b, and that's what we want to calculate. So we can go ahead and do our math, and we get 4 is equal to 9 over 2 plus b. Another way to write 9 over 2 is we can write that as 4/2. So 4 is equal to 4.5 plus b. And then we can subtract 4.5. Subtract 4.5. And in this case, we end up with -0.5 is equal to b. Another way to say -0.5 is we could say is -1/2. So we write our equation. We already had the 3/2 in for m. So y is equal to 3 over 2. Then we have our x coordinate, and then our b value substituted in, and we get -1/2.